All right, so let's do a little bit of a ship tour. We're gonna go up to, I think, the Serenity deck. First up there is the line to get on the water slides. And then this is the Serenity deck on deck 14, I believe. The Serenity deck is Carnival's adults only section. It features 2 hot tubs and a plethora of seating and lounge chairs. There's also Fresh Creations, a complimentary salad bar that I believe is open on sea days. I really like this area. It feels like a hotel resort. I like the awnings, I like the seating, I like all the lounge chairs that are available. And on the other side of the ship, there's the Serenity Spritz bar to serve all your beverage needs. So this is a great place to go and relax and not have to worry about a bunch of kiddos ruining the peace. And the water slides. This is the entrance to the 3rd water slide over here. There's the yellow water slide. There are some nice cabanas over here that you can pay for and rent. They look really, really cozy and were well shaded. So on a really hot day, it would be a good option to be able to relax with a bunch of your family or your friends. All right, let's head inside. Moving on down to deck 14, here we have the entrance of the ropes course and the second half of miniature golf. The ropes course is one of Lily's favorite activities and is featured on our Cabo video, which we'll link below. The rest of deck 14 are staterooms. So let's head down. One more deck. Deck 12, this is where it originally started. There's staterooms over here. Deck 12 is also home to the Cloud 9 Spa and the fitness center. This is where the gym is. These are the forward bank of elevators, and just past them is the Carnival Waterworks area, home to the splash zones and water slides. If you've watched any of our previous videos, you should know how much our kids love the water slides. As far as their thoughts on these on the Firenze, they like that there were 3 slides total compared to the 2 each on the Panorama and Radiance. The problem? Well, let's take a different look at the slides. As you can probably see, they aren't very steep, so the slides aren't as fast or as thrilling as they'd like. This blue path here with the arrows is the jogging path, and it goes all around deck 12. Off to the right here, you see the retractable roof over the Lido pool. Deck 12 is also home to the lower half of the mini golf course, as well as the warehouse arcade, and then some other various games here like cornhole. You can have a friendly competition with some cornhole here. Warehouse arcade. Ooh, there's barely anybody here. Awesome. The way this arcade works is that you need to load your Sail and Sign card with credits. They have various packages of credits that you can purchase, and you swipe the card at each machine. The lineup of games is pretty typical for an arcade. There are claw machines, VR games, racing and shooting games, as well as skee ball and other ticket generating machines. All tickets are recorded to your Sail and Sign card, and you use the redemption machine to cash out for prizes. Thank you. Continuing on past the mini golf course, you'll see the upper half of the sports court. So it's set up with basketball right now, but it also has options for people to play soccer. So great little place for people to have some friendly competition and participate in their favorite sports. The court itself is on deck 11, so you can see the kind of netting up here on deck 12 so that you don't have loose balls flying everywhere. One of the coolest things I liked about the Firenze was how many different seating areas there were. It was good to be able to find places to have small tables, couches to sit on, things like that. So if you're on the jogging track, 4 laps equals 1 mile. And this is the rear of the ship. It is a busy time on the aft pool. Also lots of places for sunbathing up here. Definitely a great option to be able to find seating pretty much anywhere on the ship. And you could always find places that were quiet and secluded, or also places that had a really big party vibe like on the Lido deck. So it was a good mix of things. And then it's mirrored on the other side here. A nice seating area with some foosball tables. Looks comfy. I bet it's really nice with the lights up here at nighttime. All right, let's go head down to deck 11. The outdoor section of deck 11 was relegated mostly to, again, sun chairs and various seating. It was also home to the sports court. That's where we saw the bottom part, where the actual basketball court was. With the people playing basketball right now. Some nice little bleachers over here to sit and watch the action. And then more seating area over here. This is the smoking section. Nice couches and umbrellas. It is a good area for sitting. We're heading forward on the ship right now. Again, we're on the outside of deck 11. On the inside, closer to the Lido, where it ends right here, that is where Il Mercato and the ping pong tables are. And here we transition into the indoor section of deck 11. Again, this area is covered by that retractable roof over the Lido pool. Features of deck 11 on the indoor side, of course, are Il Mercato, the pergola bar, as well as a lot of different, again, seating options, but also the replacement of the library. So basically an area that has some books and board games that you can check out and play on the ship. Out of all the areas of the ship, this was probably the one that I was looking forward to most, and then also the one that I enjoyed the most. It was a really nice atmosphere here. I like that it was shaded, because I'm not one to really sunbathe or stay in the sun. So it was really perfect for me to find a place that still had awesome views. You could open the windows, still get that breeze in there. So I definitely enjoyed that. Ping pong table number 1 is in the corner here. Heading across, there's another foosball table here. And then through those doors are just more staterooms, so we're not going to go into the staterooms over there. We're going to stay in the public areas here. And ping pong table number 2. And then this is the area here where they have the board games and the books that you can check out, so that's fun. Nice area here, playing board games. You might come back here to play some more board games later. The pergola bar. And then let's head back outside. I think this is part of the kids club here, Camp Ocean. But again, we're headed on to the aft of the ship to go back down to the aft pool on deck 10. This aft pool area was home to the aft pool, as well as 2 hot tubs. Oh, on deck 10 is the Lido deck. We have Pizzeria del Capitano for pizzas. This is open till 11 p.m. or midnight. It's open till midnight. And then this is the Versilia bar. Gotten many drinks here. And then on the other side is the Chicken Shack. In the morning, it's the Breakfast Shack, and then in the evening, it's the Seafood Shack. So it's a multi-food space here. All right, let's head into the Lido Marketplace, which is the buffet. Alrighty, here we go. Again, really like the decorations in here. It makes it look like a little like outdoor cafe almost. It's got some fake trees and greenery. Let's go take a look around the buffet. Gluten-free bread. We got the little salad station over here. We already got lunch here earlier, but I'll just show you what we've got. We've got mac and cheese, fried fish and sweet potatoes, meatloaf, veal cutlets, cheese turkey meatballs, cranberry and squash succotash, and then some turkey, mashed potatoes, broccoli casserole. Delicious. And then we've got more of the salad toppings here. And then the dessert bar here. We've got some Jello, German chocolate cake, key lime pie, mint cookie ice cream cake, peach cake, classic cake with fudge frosting, sugar cookies, and chocolate chip cookies. Delicious. Beer station. Okay, so I have to bring up something here. This is the first time I'd seen the self-service beverage station on a Carnival ship, and it has been a long time coming. It is way better to be able to scan my sign-in sale card and just get my drinks rather than having to wait at the bar for a can of soda. So yes, please have more of these on more of your ships, Carnival. One of the things I like about the buffets, they have all these hand washing stations, so you can stay nice and sanitary. It's not the same as the washy guy on the Royal Caribbean ships, but it's pretty good. And then more seating here. I like that there's fake Italian artwork, posters and things. And then the buffet basically serves similar things. But let's check out what else is on offer. Some fruit here. The salad toppings. Well, let's see what they have. Tortilla soup with lime and avocado. Ooh, they have different things. Tostada de camarones, vegetable fajitas, elotes, Yucatan pork chops, carne asada, ooh, arroz amarillo, yellow rice. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so they have different things with the different sections. That's good. And then we're heading back out onto the Lido deck. And then our first stop on the left here will be Guy's Burger. I'm gonna have to say it. It is hands down the best burger at sea. The burgers are well seasoned. They're smash burgers. Got a good crust on them, great cheese. And then on top of that, the toppings bar is to die for. You really can't beat the amount of options that you have at Guy's Burger. Over here, we have Tomodoro. Hello, yes. Tomodoro is basically like Blue Iguana on other Carnival ships. They make really great tacos where they make the tortillas right there. Also really great burritos. You can pick your toppings, you can pick your tortilla, you can pick all your fillings. Also really great place to have breakfast burritos. Java Blue Cafe. The one thing I will definitely say about this is I love that they put this on the Lido. Again, it looks like it's a bistro or a cafe out in a piazza, so you have the outdoor seating as well. Way better than where they had it on other ships where it's buried deep inside the ship. It's nice to have it outdoors so you can have a coffee and do some people watching. Rococo's is the bar at the Lido pool. Great location. This was a place that I would get my sodas for lunch when I wasn't using the self-serve soda stations. The retractable roof is a really great option that helps keep the weather outside out. So it was nice when it was cold over the Pacific Ocean. It was nice for at nighttime so that the girls could swim, and it was nice and temperate in there. The only issue was when we were already someplace hot, like Cabo San Lucas, where it was like 74 degrees outside. It was even hotter inside. So it kind of got moist and stuffy in there. Over next to the pool, you will find complimentary life jackets. These are great for people who aren't really strong swimmers. And then on the opposite side of that, heading into the forward elevators, you have the towel stations. All right, we're heading inside on deck 10. Now, most of this stuff is going to be staterooms. So we're going to skip over 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. And then we're going to head down to deck 5, and we're going to start at the aft of the ship where we find the Moda Lounge. It's near the terrazza rooms. And outside is the terrazza hot tubs. It's only to be used by terrazza guests unless it's after hours. Continuing on deck 5, terrazza staterooms are down that way. We've got the Tuscan Lounge. This is where most of the trivia has been happening. So fun times over here. And then on the other side is the bar. And then on the left here, we have the Pixel Gallery. Hipfish sunglasses, if you need some sunglasses. And then the Frizzante bar, a little lounge area here, as well as Il Viaggio, where we had lunch yesterday. Il Viaggio is one of the upcharge restaurants on the Firenze. We highly recommend dining there if you are looking for upscale Italian food. The seafood stew with polenta was one of the best things I ate the whole cruise. Outside on this section here is the La Strada grill, which is some barbecue and some Italian fare as well, like some cold salads. This is the accessory store, Hipfish Accessories. And then the Amari bar over here. Bonsai Sushi, where we had lunch the other day. And then going towards this way, casino down below on level 4. But here we have Fahrenheit Steakhouse. This cruise we didn't go to Fahrenheit because we've been to Fahrenheit on every other cruise that we've been on. We decided to do Il Viaggio instead for a nice dinner. Then right next to Bonsai Sushi is the Piano Bar 88. If you want to listen to some good music and sing along. It's a fun place to go to. Across from the piano bar is Bonsai Teppanyaki, kind of similar to like a Benihana, where they cook hibachi style with a live show in front of you. Continuing on, level 5 is the Shops della Piazza. Let's go around here, starting on the right. We have the Effie store, found on pretty much every cruise ship we've been on. If you want to buy some jewelry, they have watches here too. So pretty cool there. If you keep going down this hallway, past the watch store, Front Street Watches, you're going to find the main theater, the Teatro Rosso, which we took some footage. We've seen a couple shows here. We're not going to go there though. We're just going to go across the hall to the other entrance of the Teatro Rosso, and down this way we're going to go back to the Shops della Piazza. This one is Hip Fish. If you're looking for your charms that you collect during the cruise, this is where you would get it, as well as a lot of the other sales. Been here quite a bit as well, just getting some accessories. And then the Cloud9 a beauty salon. This is the first time I've ever seen an actual beauty salon in the shops area. Usually the beauty salon is with the spa. So this is pretty cool, actually. I like that. All right, we're gonna go down to level 4, and we're gonna go down the glass staircase.
It's 3 million. It's worse when you drop it.
There are more shops on level 4, as well as the bottom floor of the Teatro Rosso. Let's start over here. We have the Dreams Studio photos. So you can take professional style photos, kind of like you would at the mall here. So that's nice. And then we have, again, the lower part of the Teatro Rosso. I have footage here that I'll splice in here from the first night when we went to go see Dear Future Husband, where we were on the upper floor. And then last night we went to see Color My World, and we were on the bottom floor. So we'll have footage of that here. And then down here between decks, between 4 and 3, is Circle C and O2. This is where the teens clubs are. Circle C is the 12 to 14, and O2 is the 15 to 17 club. All right, we're at the forward elevators here. The forward elevators. We're going just across the hall to go see the rest of the Shops della Piazza. We have the duty-free portside liquor and tobacco, where you can get different items duty-free. Nope, not paying taxes. It's great. And then, oh, 80s night is tonight. So there's a setting up for the pictures for 80s. Fun times. I like level 4 a lot because there's a lot of comfortable seating. We've had to wait for a lot of different things, while the kids are shopping or Courtney's been shopping. So I've been making use of these seats, so it's been nice. Carnival store, if you want to get swag that's Carnival branded. Pretty nice here. And then over here, we have cherry on top. A popular venue for kids of all ages, you can buy candy by the pound, as well as other sweets and toys. And then lastly, we have a little store here for more Carnival branded stuff, but this is stuff that you would actually take on your excursions with you. It's closed right now because we are at port, but it has water shoes, goggles, and cups and things like that. So it's Carnival Adventures. All right, proceeding on. Level 4 does have the casinos, and I'm gonna go ahead and film in here because the casino is closed right now because we are in port. So they don't run while we're in port. This casino is the main casino, which is the smoking casino. The different tables and a lot of slot machines here. And we're just gonna make our way through here. It's gonna take you to the midship elevators. We're gonna go through the midship elevators, but I'm gonna come back out here. Cool thing is, once you get through here, on the other side, there's actually another casino. So this is the non-smoking casino. I think this is the first ship that I've been on that is given the option for a non-smoking casino. Smaller, of course, but you know, maybe it's worth it because you don't get that smoking smell. And then on the way through, we're just gonna keep going here. We have the Heroes Tribute Bar. It celebrates our veterans, as well as it's a sports bar. And then we keep going here. There's the art gallery. All this art is for sale, so you can buy this art. It's pretty cool. A lot of different styles here that are available. We're making our way to the aft of the ship here. And then this is the Limelight Lounge. Oftentimes this is where they have the comedians. Cisco Duran is one of the comedians. Pretty cool little space, little stage over here. And also I think at nighttime this becomes a club. People get to dance out here. And then if we keep going down the hallway here, we're gonna get to the upper level of one of the restaurants, I believe, which is the Michelangelo restaurant, which is where we have the Sea Day brunch. Deck 3 is the last level we're going to explore, as decks 1 and 2 are all staterooms. It is home to the Piazza del Duomo, or atrium, where the atrium bar is. A lot of events take place here, like the captain's toast, as well as the reception party after Dear Future Husband. Deck 3 is also where you will find the main entrance for the main dining rooms, the previously mentioned Michelangelo for your time dining, as well as the Medici for set time dining, which is what we did. And that wraps up our ship tour video of the Carnival Firenze. I hope you liked this video. If you did, and you want to see more content like it, please leave a comment below. We'd really appreciate the feedback. If you like this video, please hit that like button, click subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of new videos on our channel. And as always, no matter where you find yourself on this journey, please take a moment, however brief, to take a closer look at life. Bye for now.